Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Bargara Bowling Club for the third round of the 2024 Bowls Queensland Champion of Champions Singles. What a great game we've got lined up here with Glen Pitts from ALGESTER up against Merkel from ENOGGERA Bowls Club. Should be some great games out here this afternoon, and this wonderful event couldn't be brought to you, ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors: Bundaberg Regional Council, Bargara Bowls Club, Bioscapes Group, Sandhill Sports Club, and Ross Gray Motor City. We thank them very much for their generosity of sponsoring this wonderful event. And of course, Bowls Queensland is always supported and sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their generosity. Now we've got a great match up here. We're just waiting for him to come out and start. We see Glen's bowls are out on the bank. A couple of the players just finished their last game, so they're just having a bite to eat. We see one of the this is the deciding factor on who's going to win this this rink, this section, I should say.
On rank 9 in the next 24 seconds.
And of course, we've got down the other end, we have got Brett Wilkie playing Mark Armstrong, who are also both 2-game winners. So whoever wins that will be going through to the gold medal match tomorrow. Both 2 gold medal matches tomorrow at ladies in the morning at 8:30. To be at the conclusion of that game will be the final of the men's. Oh, it's alright, love. I can handle it. Yeah, good goal, mate. All good. We're just waiting for Pittsy. That's correct. That's correct. So there's no roll up here, they're straight into it. So we see Mark Armstrong way down the other end playing it.
Gone away swimming and drowned. She should have told me. Don't drown.
There we see Mark Armstrong and Brett Wilkie down the other end. It started by Brett down there. Here comes Pittsy. Okay, looks like we're ready to start, ladies and gentlemen. We got all the competitors here at the moment. See a couple of good bowls there already from Brett Wilkie. Afternoon, everybody. G'day, Phil from Silverdale in New South Wales, and Michael Flanagan from Cannon Hill. How are you, mate? 25 overall. Very enjoyable. Would have been a good game by the sounds of things there, Michael. Okay, looks as though we're getting ready to kick away. G'day, David Shaw. So going to bring in a couple of guest commentators for this game. The players are just getting ready to start. Going to have Johnny Hammond and Timmy Smith, who just had a game just then. Hey Timmy, regards to your mum, mate. Best of British luck, Wendy. So we're going to bring Timmy Smith in here. He's going to have a call with Johnny Hammond for a while.
Afternoon, everyone. We have a cracking game coming up here with ENOGGERA versus ALGESTER. Glen Pitts, cracking form, runner-up in the pairs yesterday. He just had a lovely couple of hours to himself with the bye. We welcome on Tim Smith.
G'day mate, how you going?
Great, mate. How are you?
Puffed.
Big 5 days of bowls, mate.
Yes, it's been a big few days. Been pretty happy with how I've gone, but just run into a couple of blokes that were a bit too hot for me.
Incredible achievement, mate, making all 3 finals in 1 year. Well done to you.
Thank you very much. I'm more than happy to sit out now and watch Pittz and Merkel have a bit of a playoff here.
Yeah, so Glen's got a little bit of an advantage going in this game. He's got Marge on his side, so for Brett to make the gold medal final, he does have to win this by 11 shots.
Oh, I think I don't even think Pittz would have that in his mind, to be honest. I think he'll be just thinking win and move on.
Yeah, that's right.
They're on my favourite, rank 9.
Rank 9.
Not that much of a favourite anymore. I got towed up by Huey and then towed up by the Nelsons.
Oh,
but
watch both of them. They're both cracking games, actually.
It's still a nice, kind rink. You get out on this ditch side and they'll turn for days. The wider you throw them, the more they'll turn.
Notice that. Wizza found it this morning and he absolutely loved it.
It's very, very kind once you find it. And then on the other side, it still turns good, just not quite as wide. But you can certainly play all your shots. The other game, of course, over there with Wizza and Poppy should also be a cracking game. We haven't got it on the stream, but the score is on the board down in the bottom left of your screen. Wizza's jumped out to a 3-shot lead. Early doors there. Winner plays for gold. Loser plays for bronze.
State semi-final, really.
Yep. Grinder and I sit out and watch.
Easy game, eh?
Yep. It's much easier sitting here than out there, I can give you the tip. And what about the women? How exciting.
Oh, wow. That's going to be one to watch.
We've got, for those that haven't followed along at home, we've got Adele Pursehouse and Bolivia Millerick in one section that have been timed out in their last game at 24 all, with Bolivia's bowl halfway down the green when the bell rang, trying to draw to win the game and just missed.
And they're both 2-0 behind in their games at the moment.
So they've both won 25-12. I've no idea what they're going to do. They might have a corner to corner or something.
Driving combat.
One bowl bear jack. Not really sure what they're going to do there, but we'll worry about that. I'm sure Jimmy and the crew have got some sort of a plan in place for that.
Well, Pitzy's one down here, one to come. He won't be shy of it, I don't think. Full draw.
Yeah, and he just missed it with his third bowl. He had nice landing weight.
Should be quite used to the carpet now. He's played a few games on it.
He's just come off a rest. He was asleep. 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was talking to him in the break. The bye nearly got him, he reckons.
Yeah.
He straight through.
Speed is very good here.
Yeah, he's pretty fair. He's drawn the shot.
Good shot, Pitzy.
1-0, Glen Pitts.
Good. And Poppy's in a bit of strife over there, running for the Bear Jack.
Great start to Wiz. 6-0.
Wiz is off to a flyer. 6-0. I can relate to that.
Yeah, David Shaw, last game was a cracker. 25-24. Hopefully this is just the same.
Hello, Brad Harris. Good to see you here yesterday, buddy. Your main man from the All Stars is doing his business as he does.
So what's on the agenda for you, Tim?
Resting.
Resting.
I will. I think I'm going to have a bit of a spell. I was asked to go and play in a tournament over in Monto pairs with Big Al this weekend. But
politely said no.
Yeah, we won it last year. He said, "Come on, buddy, we'll go back to back." I said, "Oh no, mate, I'm puffed." He's a big man, but I don't think he could carry me through that weekend. I'm proper tired. No, we've got a couple of money games coming up in the next few weeks. One up at Rocky. Got Pailba fours, Urangan fours.
It's a good tourney.
Pine triples.
Yeah, I'll see
having a run with Curdy at the Pine triples.
Oh,
that's good. Keeping good with the state selector.
Yeah, that's right, mate.
It could be a good thing if I play pies. It could be a bad thing, but I'll take my chances there. Curdy's.
We got North versus South in a month, mate.
Oh yeah, North South. Forgot about that. Yeah, North South.
Great shot there from Pittsy.
Shot Pittsy. North South up at Mackay, not too far away.
It's our year.
It's due. We're looking. Teams look good.
Yeah, no, the south sides look good actually.
Yeah, south sides look pretty good. The few changes for the ladies, couple for the men. El Capitano.
Yeah.
Alex Murtar back in the swim.
We must have worried them last year because they've lifted the cap on how many state players are allowed in the south side this year.
They have.
They have. I was talking to Wizards before. They've lifted the limit, so we must have got them worried last year.
Yeah. They got rid of a bit of dead weight. Yeah, Brendan Wilson, he's gone. I tailed him up. He had nothing. Hiawatha, gone.
Oh, they got a fairly
good shot,
fairly good side.
Great shot, and a couple of newies, of newies in there for the south. Couple of returning servers for the north.
Yeah, we got a debutant in the north, young Heath, is it?
Heath,
from the
yes,
Townsville? Yeah,
Heath from Townsville. Yep, that'll be good. I don't think I've actually run across Heath before anywhere. So
his dad, I forget his dad's name. They both play out of Townsville. His dad goes good too. But,
okay.
He's playing very well in the last 18 months. Up and come up.
I don't think that was exactly the result that Murky was hoping for there, pumping up that 3 foot short one right onto the kitty.
No, it's pretty good here for Pittsy. 3 within 6 inches. He'd be looking to get one past, I say.
I imagine he'll be just trying not to fatten it up too much here. When will the decision... We'll know what the decision with the ladies is after they win this game, because if they both win, they have to finish on exactly the same score for it to be a problem.
They do both have to win.
Yeah, they've both got to win, and they've both got to win by exactly the same score. Otherwise, it's a moot point. So we won't worry about the what ifs and what could be's for now. That's
of course every game at this level is going to be hard for anyone.
Correct.
So can't write anyone
there,
off.
Pittsy. If it's going to spray anywhere, that's probably where it's going to pop to.
Yeah, don't really see it going the other way. I wonder how much weight he's going to play here. It's a tough shot here. Swinging weight.
Certainly not short. Side. Yeah, that's a tough shot.
It is a tough shot on this carpet.
That's a tough shot on any carpet. That's the old swinger. It's hard yak. Pitchy's probably fancying himself for the fourth here.
He's looking for it.
That one out there at Jack High is the fact that he hasn't started kicking any away means he's probably pretty confident.
So you had a pretty good game against Wiz last time, mate. 12 all was pretty close.
Yeah, I upset him by hitting the lead. I think I hit the lead 14-13 or 15-14, and then I didn't score again after that. He gets
He goes,
cranky.
"That's enough."
He gets cranky like that. He toyed with. He was like a cat with a little mouse. He just toyed with me for a while. I held back the tide for a while, and then I just run out of fingers to plug the dam. Unfortunately,
No.
he's.
I watched a fair bit of that game. A fair few times there, you had a front toucher and you were 3 down, you drew it off. Like you held in there for a long while.
3 to Pittsy.
3 to Pittz, 4-0. Cracking start for Glen Pitts.
Yeah, old Whizzer. He's still got a bit left in the tank. The old fella.
Yeah, he's pops on the board though, 6-1.
Pops on the board over there.
Of course, the winner of that match goes through to the gold medal match.
So we'll use their names, of course, for those that don't know the nicknames. Pittsy is Glen Pitts from ALGESTER. Brett Merkel from ENOGGERA is who I'll continually call Murky. And then Brett Wilkie and is Whizzer, for those that don't realise. And Mark Armstrong, because he's the oldest bloke that anyone usually plays with, is Poppy. But I think Whizzer's older than him, so that doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. But it does if you're playing along, you'll know what we're talking about there.
Good start from Glen, 2 feet short, metre
Right
short.
on the line. What's happening over here? Adele and Bolivia are both starting to get into their work. Jimmy and the officials are starting to get more and more worried the further and further they kick away.
Brett had great weight there.
Did they make a decision, Chrissy, with what they're going to do? Don't know.
They're just hoping it doesn't happen.
Just hope it doesn't happen.
Great shot. Glen Pitts.
Great shot, Bitsy. Yep, okay. Well, for one, I'm hoping that they end up exactly the same and they have to go out and play a 1-bowl shootout or something. That'd be great. We get them on the live stream rink here, just 1 bowl or something. Something extraordinary, something never seen before.
1 bowl singles.
That'll be the go. Anyway, we won't worry about that for now. We'll concentrate on this one.
Brett's tight again.
He's a bit underdone here.
Didn't correct much.
He's that handle catcher. You play the line that you think it is, and I can tell you it's another couple of feet more than where you think it is.
It does sweep home late, doesn't it? Like if you have dead weight, it does sweep home.
It does. It works in very late.
Pitsy just on the shy side. Probably counts.
Another counter.
2 feet short.
Still, Brett's got a chance here. He should stay where he is, I would think. Stay on his forehand.
Yeah, you just had to have trust. Trust it's going to turn.
Yep.
I don't think they got a roll up, did they?
They had one end.
They had one end.
One
okay.
end, yeah, I think. No roll up. No roll up.
So it's hard. They just come from the other green, so it's probably not as wide, the other green.
Pitsy has the advantage of having played pairs up here yesterday and a singles game this morning where Brett sat out because of their section. Good shot, Brett Merkel.
That's a second shot.
Second shot.
Needed that.
Just fell on his back.
How good are the volunteers here this week, though, Tim? Like these events don't happen without your markers and your volunteers.
Yep. The markers, the scoreboard attendants, they've done a fantastic job all the way through. The lunch order takers. They've been here bright and early every morning, making sure everything's set up and ready to go. And they've been here late in the afternoon, making sure everything's packed away. Great shot, Pitsy. Oh, my Lord.
See you to play.
What a great shot.
Probably makes Brett change his hand.
I think he'll have to, yeah, backhand. Again, he's rocking a hard place. He'll play this swingy sort of weight and that hand will still turn a bit.
Yeah, it's under the line.
Into the pack here.
See what's going on. Yeah, well, no change.
2 to 2.
Yeah, it's hard weight, like you said, Tim, to play on the carpet. You kind of just got to back yourself in the draw sometimes.
Yep.
No.
2 to 2, so 6-0.
Yeah, 6-0 to Glen Pitts.
I'm not sure. So Brett won the other game. No, he didn't. So he hasn't won a game yet. So if
for Brett to make the gold medal, he has to defeat Pittsy by 11.
Yep, and to make the bronze medal, he just has to
win. Yes.
Yeah, because there's only one the difference.
Yes, that's right.
25-24. Yep.
Yeah, he just has to win to make the bronze. He has to win by 11 to make the gold. Pittsy, on the other hand, he's only got to get to 16, and he'll qualify for the gold medal match.
No,
but like you said, he won't have that in his mind. He'll just be able to win.
Correct. He'll just he wouldn't. I'd be surprised if he'd even looked at that, to be honest. He would just think, I'll just get out there and win, and if I don't win, I'll just hope I've got enough.
Yeah, that's right. He did hang around for a bit, watch the other game, but it dragged on a fair while. It was a long game bowls. I think he ended up walking away.
Yep, he was
pretty good speed again.
Sitting down in the other area down in front of the old clubhouse in the bowlers section, watching a bit of our game, watching me throw down pies against Brett.
Tell you what, Bolivia's off to a cracking start. She's up 9-2 now. 9 shots in a row she's scored.
And Adele 6-2.
6-2. This could be very interesting.
6-2 holding 2.
Yeah, it's not about the for, it's about the against, isn't it?
That's it. They're both going to get to 25, and they won't count anything after 25. It's how many the opposition score that'll make it interesting.
Pop's got back-to-back ends over there. Mark Armstrong, 6-2 now.
Pittsy, perfect weight. Just slipped under the jack, but right in the area.
So Premier League, mate, you playing Premier League in 2025?
Yes, I'm going to strap on the stars again this year, all night, all stars.
You guys had a good successful year last year, making the finals.
We certainly did a good shot, Brett Merkel. That's a honker. He's only a couple inches short there. We managed to get ourselves into the finals and even got past the first game against Tweed. So that was very exciting. It's only the second time I'd played in the Premier League, and it was certainly exciting, and it was fantastic environment. And ALGESTER were good. They looked after me, and getting to play with Glen Pitts and Cohen Litfern and Mason Lewis and those sort of guys was fantastic. And of course, playing against, you look around who you're playing with, but then you roll out each week and you're coming against Gary Kelly's and
you're playing against the best
Aaron Sheriffs and all those sort of things. It's pretty good for a plugger from Bundy. Oh, Brett, unlucky, just slipped through. He could have sat either of those two bowls and got another counter, and he's just slipped past them both.
Played the right shot, just over.
And what are you doing, buddy? You outlawing again, or
that's yet to be decided?
Oh, really?
2-horse race.
Waiting for the cash.
2-horse race
with Outlaws and the Wombats.
No. Capella Comets.
Okay, with Kane and Jacob and the Capella Comets.
Yeah, no, they got a great club. They're a very young club there.
Yep.
I think I'll enjoy and fit in well there, but just a few things be left to desire. But yeah, it's not too far away to confirm that. I'm looking forward to it. Regardless, I'll be playing Premier League, and
for somebody.
It's like you said. It's not who you play with all the time. It's who you play against, and it's probably one of the best tournaments in Queensland.
And it's so good now with the format shortened up, the double headers, and Mark Armstrong is about to drop a 4, because he's definitely going to drop a 4 because he's got 4 bowls at the ditch after running with 2 of them and taking out his own bowls. So Brett Wilkie's about to be 10-2 in front over there.
2 to Brett Merkel, I think.
And I think it's only 1. I think the Jack High one, the one at 9 o'clock there is going to be second shot.
Well, he's on the board.
He'll be happy about that.
Yeah, he gets his noses, gets to pick his length now.
Yep. Well, I think he'll probably shorten it up, I'd reckon, if I was a betting man. And I'm wrong.
About the same length.
He brought the mat up a bit, but threw the kitty a bit longer, so he's playing about the same sort of length as they have been.
And sometimes it's just mine over matter. You rolled the jack. This is your length. Like
the funny thing is, and I was talking with Huey about it in the fours and Jacob, when we played the pairs, that the kiddie's almost a disadvantage on here because it runs
So far.
probably runs a metre or a metre and a bit more quicker than or further than the bowl does.
So you find like a lot of leads like with the metre shorts.
Correct. You nail the line, and we say that, and Brett goes flying past it. But generally speaking, you throw the kiddie, and then all of a sudden you nail the line, and you're 2-3 feet short.
Yeah. Yeah, the heavy jacks are hard to roll. Unfortunately, I didn't have to lead in the pairs, but it was a nightmare for me father.
It's good for me in the singles. I didn't have to throw it very often, so it didn't matter. Where is Jimmy? Jimmy is here somewhere. Jeff, he is scrambling around working out what to do if these girls finish on the same score in the section, I'd imagine. But he's still here.
Brett Merkel's on a pretty good line here.
Hello, Soxy. Robert Dransfield, how are you, buddy?
Pretty good line. Might be
Off
just
the-
over.
No, that's pretty good. That's a
It's
good shot. Good shot. Nailed the line. He's
correction.
Worked out a bit of draw on that hand.
Good afternoon, Robert. Thanks for tuning in. Pittz, he's just under the line here, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect weight. A bit of an update in the ladies. Wendy Wilson looks like she's 14-0 up against a young lady from Emerald. Pamela Power is behind 5-6 to... Who's that, Timmy? Can't see it from
Not
here.
me neither. No chance.
Anyway, it's 5-6. Olivia Millerick is 10-2 up.
And Adele is 9-2.
9-2. This is getting very interesting.
This panic station's being hit. Oh, that's a good shot.
Brett Merkel back into the men's. Just over again, but it's in a good area.
Pitchy got his serious face on here. He stroked it out pretty good.
He's just under the line again, I
Is he?
think.
Yeah, he is too.
Like you
Weight
said,
is
you got to
so
chuck
good.
it out there.
You've got to let them. You've got to let them get out there. They'll turn for days.
Tell you what, Brett can get a little touch on this jack.
Yeah, get a little trail down the line here. He's changing hands.
That's another thing about the heavy jacks, Tim. You don't have to play much weight. Like, they go far enough.
You don't have to hit them very hard to get him a fair sort of a distance. He's not bad. I think he's just a bit quick. He's just overplayed it.
Yeah, it's going to run through to the ditch.
Second prize would have been sitting that. He might have made 3 if he'd have sat that one in the middle.
Well, he did have a bit of a call for a hold, so I don't know if that
Maybe.
was what he was going for or not.
Maybe. Probably wouldn't have. There's a few chances there. He's just, again, tough shot, tough weight.
Brett Wilkie's ran off to the bathroom. Mark Armstrong starting the head. Looks like Wiz is holding another 2 or 3.
Carried it, bowl down and put it behind the jack mark.
Yeah.
Brett's not there. You'll never know. He might
We
have
won't tell
had
anyone.
a dodgy curry for lunch or something, maybe.
Aaron Houston.
For those that don't, as Robbie, close here. Good shot
Pitts,
here,
he's gonna hurry
Pitsy.
enough.
Last little bit. Is it? Ooh, close.
Maybe not. Measure.
Close. The marker's got the paddle in his hand, ready to go. Pitchy putting the fingers to work.
Just want to make sure he's one down by the looks of it. Yes,
Run
it
to
is.
Brett. Doubles his score, 6-2.
Matthew Prain. How are you, mate?
Thanks for joining in, Huey. Yes, I know I should not be playing. I've had enough.
Fortunately, Tim had 2 close losses this afternoon, both in good games. And Grinder had a pretty good game against Mark Armstrong and went down by 7 shots. And as you would have seen this morning, Wizard gave him a pretty good lesson.
Pasting.
Yeah. Even though Grinder didn't play bad, Brett played outstanding.
I can tell you that for 2 blokes that have won 0 games of singles over today's event, we're both pretty happy not to have to play
Yeah.
a game this afternoon.
Let's chucked it out there well, Brett. Don't know if he's sent the journey.
Sure, that's that one where you throw the kitty and then you try and play the same weight with the bowl and you pull up shy.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The expert commentary from Tim Smith. He called that only an end ago.
Pitchy out on a good track. Just going a bit quick.
Yeah, it's not a terrible start. Get one past. It's always in the game, that.
Yep.
Brady's pretty good line for ears, but I don't think he's sent it again.
He's going to get a bit of contact off his front one, is he? Nope. Not enough to worry the scorer. Girls are still equally pegging along nicely over there. It's getting.
Yeah,
we'd have to over them for a little while there.
It's a unique situation there. Like, obviously you want to peg out quick as you can, but you put your eye on the next rink and you realise they're going good too. A bit more pressure.
Yes, Scotty. Certainly. I'll be looking for a beverage at some stage. Won't be today because I bought the car today. But at some stage we'll be having a couple of cordials and a bit of a reflect back on the year that was, the year of the moth.
Great shot, Brett Merkel.
Has come to a great shot, Brett Merkel.
Great correction.
What a ripper. Wouldn't be surprised to see Pittsy fire down at this.
Yeah, looks like he is. It's a bit of a wind-up.
Close.
Close-ish. Just bowl only.
Oh,
bit of the jack.
Probably stiff there. 2 touches in the ditch. And I'd suggest he's probably one down.
He's got a bit more in the draw now regardless. See what Brett does. He might put it straight back.
Could do. I think Brett's got the shot. Is that, you think so, Robbie? Yep. Yep, Robbie's expert on the angles. We all think that it's at least one. Don't think the second one's really in it. I think it's probably too far away for Pittsy. I'd say he's going to draw inside the second one at least. So Brett Merkel will be looking to try and get one as close as he can here.
It's a pretty good track. On his speed now.
Pretty good to there. A bit of turning to do. Here it comes.
No speed, no weight. No, the shout out goes again to Robbie and his team with the Gold Coast Tweed. Big week up here, and they pack up tomorrow and go straight down to Tweed Heads for the state pennant.
Yeah, no rest for the wicked, mate.
Yeah. they do have a big month ahead, though.
Oh, Mark Armstrong racing through a hole again over there. He's not having a lot of joy with his runners.
No, he's playing a lot of weight early.
And then, of course, the pennants followed by the state eights.
State eights, followed by state mixed pairs.
BPL, and then the state. Geez, you've got a fairly full calendar, bud. Up to Mackay for north-south. Oh, state mixed, yep. Yep.
Well, one more to Brett Merkel.
Weekend off at Urangan.
That's 3 ends in a row now from Brett.
And back to Pine. So you got one weekend off in the next 6. That's a pretty busy schedule.
And you've got to put up with Brian Marshall with all that as well.
Yeah, that in itself is a mission, isn't it, really?
Well,
yeah, that's right. We can give Brian all the curry we like because he's got no comebacks at this point in time. It's at 15-2 now to Brett.
He's racing away, isn't he?
Over there.
He's in great touch, though.
Certainly is.
Brett Merkel, front
great
toucher,
shot.
side toucher.
Speaking of great touch, how good's that? There's no disadvantage at all rolling that kitty. You just roll it down and then you just draw a toucher straight after it.
He's won 3 ends in a row here now, so it's starting to find his range.
He's played about the same length again as well. Glen Pitts should start getting back off the bank there now. Good shot.
Yeah, very good reply. Oy.
Good set of openers there. One to Brett. Wins the opening exchange. It'll be interesting to see what he plays here. He might stay on his forehand, I would think. Just try and draw another one as close as he can.
Advantage Adele over here.
Yes.
At the moment.
Bolivia's 10-6, although she's just got some sort of a score there. The 6 is the important part. 12-6. 11-6. 11-6 to Bolivia. And 13-3 to Adele. So it's an advantage Adele at this stage in the race to play Wendy in the gold medal game.
Well, Pitts on that good track again. Could even be a tad tight.
It's all about his speed here.
Yeah, it's another good second regardless.
That's a ripping shot.
The weight
Good little head happening here. Brett has got one. Doesn't look like it's particularly good, that one down at 4 o'clock. I suppose it sort of is on the big clock, but it's right in the game, that one, because if anyone squirt, a little shot through that jack, the kitty's heading straight out there.
I think Brett's got to change it up. He can afford to play a foot over, 2 feet over. His bowl's kind of locked in there. Trail the jack first.
Trail the jack out to that one of his own there. He's right in the swim. Just under, I think.
How much weight is he? He's got a bit of weight on this.
You've called it. He's played it. You should play pairs. Oh, he's stiff.
One down.
That is stiff. There's always the risk he had.
Yeah, I think he had to change though. It was too inviting for Pittsy. Fortunately, he did give it away though.
Glen with a chance now. Just draw down on his backhand. Gets one turn out of his own bowl on the way in. Slips under it. He counts. Slips around it. He could still get a counter.
Tell you what, he gets a turn out of his own. He doesn't like it.
He's turned his back on it. He's tight. Tight or short?
Probably jack high weight by the looks of it.
Well, short.
A bit short. Yeah, he'd be a little bit disappointed with that one, Pittsy.
Still, Brett's only got one in the head here, so he's got to be a little bit careful. I'm sure that kitty's looking like a beach ball, that he should probably try and sink it. But if he flicks his own and doesn't get any jack action, he'll drop a 4.
I wonder what the gap is between Brett's and Glen's bowls, if he can get it clean or not. Probably can.
He's only just playing a little pokey shot here.
Yeah,
anyway.
there you go. There is a gap there.
Yep. Robbie straight on it, yeah. You make the call and Robbie's... Oh, goodness.
That's definitely a tough hand to play it, though.
Yeah, because it's going to turn. Chance for Glen here. Just needs to add a couple of feet of weight. His line's probably not too bad there because the extra bit of speed will give him a bit of drift.
Well, he's going to be back on the board, Pitts, anyway.
Good shot here.
Gets a turn out of Brett's. He might make 3.
Good shot here.
Two.
Turn it on both and then hit the kitty. Holding 3. No, only 2. No thanks. Not today.
He'll be happy with that though. 8-3.
The third one's not out of the equation. No, yeah it is. 2.
This will be all but 2 to TS8. Well, maybe not. You didn't put much on that jack.
No, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. 3/4, we'll call that, I reckon.
3/4, good enough. Definitely longer than...
Mark Armstrong's won an end over there against Brett.
Comebacks on, they say.
15-4. Chip in a chair. The dream is alive.
That's a wonderful thing about singles, Tim, though. You don't need to get 4 and N, 5 and N, or whatever you do in the rinks of pairs. Like 1 and N will get you there.
Yep. You don't have to win every end, but
Just
you do have to win the last end.
Yeah, you win the last end in singles, you're going well. But Bolivia thought that too.
unless of course it's a time game, in which case winning the last end isn't necessarily winning the game.
A great start there from Glen Pitts.
Well, we've been a call for an umpire over here.
You better run out there, mate. and
Won't be
give
me.
a
I
hand.
won't be me. I can assure you. Length of the jack. That is the longest cricket pitch I've ever seen.
Brett,
It's
just
okay.
lacking a bit of speed here.
Could be a tactical umpire call here, I'd suggest.
Do a bit of an Alex Murtagh call,
Yeah.
you think?
Get the umpire out early.
Holy
Yeah. It's in by a fair way, I think, but that's okay. Might have need a little rest.
Pitzy's on a good track again. Maybe a tad high, but it's going to be a good home. It's quick, that's all. His line was perfect.
What have we done here?
He's under
Brett. Just undercooked him again. I would expect Glenn to draw another counter here. He's just going to drop 3-4 feet of weight off, keep his track.
Doesn't mind it out of the hand by the looks of it.
Like shell and peas.
Look at this. We'll settle a little bit.
What a great shot.
Yeah, great shot. Glen
That
Pitts.
is a hummer.
Fell over. Might see weight here.
Does make the target pretty inviting. Although he's got no backwood.
Yeah, Brett, he doesn't have that huge drive on him, does he? He likes that swinging weight.
And we're about to see that swinging weight, I think. Nope.
No, fooled us. That's why he's out there and not us, mate.
Probably right. Probably right.
It's not too far away.
Played it good.
Just got to hold on.
Played it really good. Just
stiff.
stiff.
That's better, though.
It won't be so good when Pittsy tucks it around the corner here.
No, and Pitts
Glen-
don't change much, does he?
No. It's a little touch around the corner. It'll be real trouble for Mr. Merkel. But you can't do much more than get a toucher, and what happens after that sometimes is beyond your control.
Well, Janelle Brown's got to 6 against Adele Persehouse, so it's game on again over there. Between Bolivia and Adele.
13-6 plays 12-6.
Obviously a long way to go still, but it's looking very interesting over there.
Glen Pitts just overplayed it slightly, has he? That was the speed he wanted for the kitty grab.
Yeah, if he
Just-
tucked it away, Brett
Yeah.
wouldn't have much on. What weight do you play here, Tim? If it's you just go the jack,
No, I just draw the shot.
you just draw the shot.
Doesn't look like he's wound it up pretty good here on the map, but
Yeah, you don't want to get the jack in the ditch and your ball go out of bounds.
correct. That would be problematic.
Oh, yeah. He has hit the jack.
Lordy, lordy. He's got 2 touches and got 0 results out of both of them.
Oh, he's having a laugh though. He's having a good time.
Doesn't have to be dead to be stiff.
Oh, Mark Armstrong's got a couple of touches down there. He's holding 2 or 3. And like I said to Brian in the first game, it's good how they can have the camaraderie, a bit of banter,
Yep.
have that conversation. Obviously, they're both here to win, but
Yeah. Singles particularly can be a pretty lonely game at times.
yeah, most definitely.
I'm pretty happy that we got to play them in the order we did. If I'd have, happy to have played the 4s and the pairs with the boys first, and by the time the petrol tank rang out, it was only me to only me left
you to blame, mate.
only me to blame, and only me left to let myself down. So
You must be pretty happy with PK and the boys.
Oh,
It's been a great year.
absolutely, we've had a stellar year, and PK's been fabulous all the way through, and Junior and Mick very good. They were probably didn't quite have our. We played good. We probably didn't quite have our best weekend that we'd had on the way through. We played pretty good in patches. We just couldn't quite string more than 3 or 4 ends at a time together, or we couldn't quite string more than one of us at a time together.
Yeah, that's the beauty about teams games though. Sometimes one can get you there, but more times than not, you do need you all to play well together.
At different stages along the way, everyone had a turn at
Carrying the team.
at playing the house down. So in the in the district final against Cody Felberg and the Bargara crew. It was Paulie Kajewski played the last 6 ends. He honestly could have kicked them down against Cody and still drawn shot or sat a bowl. He just went to Brett Wilkie level. And then up at Rocky, when we played the zone final against Trent Smalley, it was Mickey Tobin's turn. He had a little 6 end spell right at the start of the game where he just couldn't miss.
Yeah.
That's what you need in those sort of games.
Very experienced campaigner he is. He's been around for a while.
He is. Oh, good on you, Robbie. He's onto this. I was about to give the update for Brenda checking on his mum. She is, yes, as Robbie's just put in there, she's leading 16-5. She is poking along much better in this game than she did in her roll-up yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, she got beat last game. Pretty sure 25-15, I think I saw.
Okay. Well, that section must be fairly open then, is it?
Yeah, I don't know how the other lady went in the first game. But Brett Merkel here trying to draw the shot. Couple down. Looks like it's motoring here though.
Unless he hits the kitty.
Oh, he's got it.
Hitting the kitty slows you up a bit.
Yeah, that will slow you down. Good shot, made one.
Good old say. You're only heavy if you miss.
Tell you what, look at Pitts. He's in the zone, isn't he? He looks very serious. Not much of a smile. Close, just out, I think.
Yeah,
just out, yeah. Brett Merkel arc the umpire.
I'll have a look on
He's holding one.
Bowls Link site. Have a look at the results and see what's happening
that?
in that
You
other
can watch
section.
from home. Keep in touch with all the results. Brett Merkel's on a pretty good line. I think he's just quick again. Yeah, he's just motoring through a little bit. Well, that's one more to Brett Merkel. That's 10-4. He trails Glen Pitts.
Okay, so Vicky Cameron has won both of her games in the section that Wendy Wilson is in.
And Vicky's only up 9-8 at the moment, so that section is wide open at the moment. What's the margin like?
25-15. Yes, so okay, so Wendy's playing Rebecca and Pam Power from Ayr is playing Vicky Cameron from North Ipswich. If Vicky wins, she can't possibly lose the section because she'll have won all 3 games and she'll go through over there. Of course, in the other ladies section, we've got Adele and Bolivia having a shootout. Margins, what have we got here? For and against, score difference. Oh, she's got heaps.
She's got heaps.
Yeah. Although Wendy's going pretty good over there. I think if Wendy's starting, she's starting at -2, and
okay.
Vicky's on 26. So
yeah, it's going to be pretty hard to run down.
pretty hard to run that down when you can only most you can score is 25.
That's right. Good start there from Brett. Bit narrow, but weight's pretty good.
And of course, here in this game, for those that haven't tuned into the app to see the results, or on the Bowls Queensland website, we've the winner of this game. If Glen Pitts wins this game, he'll play for gold. If Brett Merkel wins this game, he will most likely play, as long as he wins by more than 1. If he wins 25-23, he'll play for bronze.
25-24 will get him there, because the other gentleman is on -17.
Oh, okay, Rogie, because he played Pitsy first, of course. Yes, right. So any win from Brett gets him to bronze, and if he happens to beat Glen Pitts to less than 16, I think you said.
I'll find out.
15 or 16 anyway.
If
Glen Pitts gets to 15 or 16, he's guaranteed himself a shot at the title. which would
Well,
be
if
the second time in 3 years, I think, for Glen. I think, of course...
if Jimmy C put the results in the bowling portal, I'd be able to tell you.
Jimmy. It's always Jimmy's fault. But anyway, we'll go with that for now. Yeah, so Pittsy for Glen Pitts, that'll be 2 of the last 3 years. Of course, Jacob Nelson beat Nick Gosley last year after Nick was in all 3 events.
Yeah, and then
He did much better than I did. He got a fourth, a silver, and a gold.
Yeah, not too bad.
That was pretty. He's younger than me, but
good shooting here from Brett Merkel.
Yes. Put a bit of pressure on Glen here.
Yeah, no, Glen, it was only 2 years ago. Defeated Aaron Sheriff and Mackay in the final.
Yep.
He's not happy with this one.
No, neither should he be. A bit wide and a bit quick.
That's right. We've got one more in the chamber. 16-6 it is. Across the green, Brett Wilkie over Mark Armstrong.
Mark holding shot over there at the moment. Brett Merkel drawing for 4 here. Drawing for 4, and that will certainly put Glen on notice, and he's certainly drawn a 4th one. How close is the question? Oh yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it's not far away.
I don't get too much closer than that.
Front toucher.
I would think that Glen will come down and have a look here.
Yeah, he's got one backward, but it's on the wrong side. Should go out if he hits it though. If he does choose to play weight.
Does he play weight? Does he just draw on his forehand?
Yeah, draw. If he gets to the back one, he gets second shot.
Take your medicine. Draw down the portal on the forehand.
Yeah, he's only going to be a bowl tight with weight, and he's going to clear his own. So I think the draw shot's the way to go here.
It's not much of a target. It's only a bowl and one bowl wide, and he's got to dodge his front one as well. So that's not going to be.
No, it's.
Oh, sorry, mate. Is that better? It's
Dwayne Cahill. Afternoon to you as well, mate.
D-Train.
You're probably having a few waters at this time in the afternoon, wouldn't you?
Righto. Decision time for Glen. Forehand means drawing, I would think.
Yeah. Trying to take his medicine here. He is 4 down.
It's not bad.
Just got to hold on.
Just got to hang on here. If he gets a bit of his front one, it'll help a bit.
Help a lot.
Wow.
If we get second shot out of this.
Oh, lordy. That is a pretty good result there.
Probably has got 2 down at worst.
I'm going to say 1. He's got 1 paddle in his hand, the marker. And 1 it is. What a save, Glen. Little slimy, little wiki woo.
Good weight, they say.
Off the front.
No, it's like everyone, you ride the luck when you get it, but everyone who's made it this far would have had some fortune across some time. They play that many games to get here.
Correct. The thing is, they don't have room on the card for how you get them.
No, that's right.
Only room for the score.
Oh.
And there was no clapping or sort of... Oh, he's thrown it in the pot here.
Mark Armstrong just drove Brett Wilkie's shot out for 1. Nearly got his own for 4 down, but that's a risk you got to take when you're at that stage of the game.
Hard way to get a 1.
Yeah.
I know. Afternoon, Mr. Pritchard, Alan Pritchard. What happened at Woodgate? What did happen? I don't know. That was a while ago. I forgot.
He's played about 17 million games of bowls this week, mate.
We didn't win anything. We spent a lot of money buying teams in Calcuttas and then didn't win anything.
I did see that. You got any good in the Calcutta?
At one stage we had 1st, 2nd and 3rd, which would have been really good. But then Jason Moore and the boys from Hamilton managed to get over the line in their last game.
So you got 2nd and 3rd?
We got 2nd and 3rd.
Break even?
Yeah, come out just square, but 3rd and 4th were actually a count back and they couldn't split them. But it was okay because we had them as well. So we had 3 of the first 4.
So you didn't mind splitting it, mate?
No, that's right. Didn't have to worry about recounting the envelope, just handed it over.
No, that's good.
Righto, Pittsy, got to regroup a bit here. He was 4 down, got a little bit fortunate, come away only 1 down last end, and he has
jumped
good
on
starter. Pretty good here.
Good starter.
Nothing wrong with that. Right back to the centre line. About 10 inches past.
Dare say these two would have met each other a few times along the track.
Yeah. Certainly, well, they're different zones, I suppose, but they would have played. They have a few challenge shields and things like that.
Yeah, they do. They're both their districts for district sides play off as well. So.
Yep.
We've got the jack here.
He has.
Good.
And got
it
the
has
rest
been
of it.
Very good.
Yep, right in the belly.
Nice little deflection there.
Good shot, Brett Merkel.
Putting it up to Glen Pitts here, making him play his best.
He certainly is. Oh, Adele 17-7 and Bolivia is 15-8. Advantage. Pitsy, what a shot. Just, I think you've been stiff there.
Well, it's a lot more room to draw now, though.
Well, it might only be one.
It's probably only one.
The orange one at the front there's a bit deceiving. It's a fair way short.
Yeah, looking off the camera, it does look like one.
We've got another umpire call in the ladies over there for a length of the jack. I think I'd quite happily face you, Johnny, over that length. If we were playing cricket, I wouldn't even bother putting pads on.
I just concede 6, mate, I think.
We're just, Pitsy Glen is racing for the jack here.
He's close.
He is very close.
He might get the edge of it. That stayed in. Great shot, Glen Pitts.
Stayed in, kidding the ditch. Bit of work for Robbie on the camera on the remote control here.
He's all over it. Very experienced campaigner.
Righto, there's the toucher in the ditch right on the number 9 marker.
He's got about a metre,
Okay.
I reckon. So, metre to the peg's not easy.
This is not easy for anybody except for Kane and Jacob. They do this. They do this for fun. Here's Jimmy. Did we come up with a plan for the ladies, Jimmy? We've got heaps of spectators wanting to know. What is it going to be? Corner to corner? No.
No, we're not going to play corner. Although it's been well discussed by yourself.
Tell you what,
If I keep throwing it out there, no, he's a bit quick. Jimmy's come up with a plan for what happens if the girls finish equal, but he's not going to tell us. What we can confirm that will not be corner to corner. That is 100% locked in.
I remember playing one year at the state championships out to 21 up, and I lost my first game 21-20. I won my second game 21-20.
Glenn is going to be very disappointed with that. He had 6 metres to draw a counter and has sailed into the ditch for 1.
And the bloke I played won 21-19, so he got through 1 win, 1 margin. Got through the section.
Oh no! Goodness.
Me and the other bloke had 1 win, 0 margin.
Goodness.
Jimmy was sweating that day. He was hoping that mate didn't get to 20.
Oh no, but Glenn does score. He gets off of 10, off to 11.
Well, welcome, Vince. Hope it's how's the weather in Sydney? Probably blowing a gale again. Janelle Brown's played a good one against Adele Pursehouse by the sounds of it. She's got a bit of a support crew here.
Yeah.
Glen Pitts, that's a great start. Within a foot behind the jack.
Shot Pitsy. Okay, but there's now advantage to Bolivia over there. Adele just dropped a 2 to make it 17-9 versus Bolivia. Not Olivia, that's my daughter. Bolivia. B is 15-8. And is 1 down on the head. So if she doesn't get the shot here, it'll be both on 9.
I can see the sweat coming off Jimmy's seat's forehead, mate.
I can tell you that the good shot here, Glen Pitts.
He's all over it again.
Great shot, Pitsy.
This is how you lead.
That's it, mate. That's what singles is all about. The pressure of those first 2 bowls on any surface, but particularly on carpet.
Yeah, when I was growing up, the old boy used to say your first 2 you play like you're leading, and then your last 2 you play like you're skipping. I guess playing 3. Got to just draw them first 2, get them thereabouts.
Yeah. Brett looks a bit fast. It's a little fast, but in good news, he's going to give himself a backwood.
Yeah.
So that one's in the game.
Pittsy be looking to play something similar. Turn his pass to be alright. Get past himself.
Yes, Bolivia has managed to drop a 1 there to make him 15-9 plays 17-9.
I'd definitely rather be sitting here than be one of them girls at the moment. Imagine their mindset.
I don't know, I think I'd want to be the first one finished.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think if you know, especially at this stage, they're both 9. If Adele, you know, and obviously the other lady is trying her darndest, and she's got a pretty good shot there at the moment. But if you get to 25-11 or something like that, you're out.
You would feel.
Then the pressure's
good.
on the other person to stop the other person, not just win, but stop the other person scoring.
There is a bright side to it. Like you only can control what you can control. If they win, they're guaranteed a bronze medal playoff. So
correct. All right, Brett, you've got a bit of work to do here, buddy. You are 2 down.
That's right. He's going to come have a look. What's Pittsy play here? Just trying to tidy it up a bit?
Absolutely. Try and draw a honker.
Front toucher.
Yep. Get his own bowl down in behind the jack or just slip just past it. Just make sure he draws a counter here. Draw a counter here, put the pressure right on. Body language says he's quick.
Yeah, it's not going to be the end of the world if he is. It's not terrible. If
his body language said he was quick, but he's a very good poker player, apparently, because he wasn't that much too quick. He's done what he had to do. Draw another counter. 3. Has opened it up a little more for Brett on his backhand.
Yeah, he can be off that wing one if he withdraw away.
Is he drawing it? Is he trying to draw to cut it down here? I am. If it's me, I'm trying to draw a backhand second shot.
I think he's got it. I think nothing for sure. Confident draw.
If he happens to, touch the kitty with a couple of feet, he's probably, there's one just in behind the Bundaberg logo, the Bundaberg Regional Council, one of our great sponsors. Behind their logo, there's a bowl sitting just there, which is right in the game here for Brett Merkel.
I'll tell you what, after Brett Wilkie went off to a flying start, but Mark Armstrong fighting, 17-10 over there now.
Pegging him back.
It was 17-2, was it not?
It was, might have been 15-2, I think, yeah. Brett Merkel, what have you done here? You're a little high, are you?
Just got to bend. He might get second if he gets under.
That's a pretty good shot.
Great effort.
It is.
It's a bit disappointing in himself.
Is it Robbie,
there,
before they tell us? Quick. Is it 1, 2 or 3? 3. Robbie's saying 3. The marker's got paddles in his hand.
Yeah, it looks like 3.
It's looking like 3. Did you cheat? Did you look over there already, Rob? Hey, Robbie's already looked over there, I reckon.
He's cheating.
He's 5 years, I'll tell you who's got shot you. I know boats. Oh, Adele's drawn the shot over there, and Bolivia is holding shot over there, I think. Oh, it's all happening. Grab a camera and put it over on another green, Robbie, so I can watch that one as well.
It is 3 shots at Glen Pitts. He extends his lead to 14-5.
Okay, so by our calculations, he needs 2 more.
2 more.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We think he needs 2 more to guarantee a spot in the gold medal game. Of course, the other bloke in amongst all of this is
Robert
Spence from Mackay. Of course, he's sitting in the bar or sitting at home at the motel.
He's just hoping Pittsy gets over the line.
Cooling his jets, just praying that Pittsy just goes on with it and wins. Because if he does, then he gets to play a bronze medal match against the loser of Brett Wilkie and Mark Armstrong.
I can guarantee you, Robert, if Pittsy does get the job done, you've got a very tough opponent regardless.
Yeah, and
but Brett's not out of this yet. It's a long way to go.
It certainly is.
The way Pitsy's playing, though, he's definitely going to have to lift another gear.
He's been very solid, hasn't he? He's been a couple of ends where he's sort of had...
I think he's had one off end. Yeah. He ended up getting second shot anyway.
Correct. Got a little weasel. And the plan tomorrow, Robbie, is the ladies' gold and bronze first, and then the men's gold and bronze after that, is it? Okay. Yep. Okay. And all up on this one? Yep. Okay, so for those that are wondering about the program, probably have been discussed it. I'm not sure whether you've discussed it or not, but I've been busy getting belted by Brett and Mark Armstrong. So the plan for tomorrow is that on the live stream will be the ladies' gold medal match. And while that's happening on rink 9, on rink 10 and 13, I'm guessing, will be the 2 bronze medal matches. And then it'll be the men's gold medal game after that. So the 3 morning games will all start at 8:30, and then we'll have the men's singles game after the ladies' final finishes. I'm imagining that'll be about 12 o'clock, something like that, ish, 12:30.
I'd love to be here to watch.
They're pretty, depending on how long. You reckon? Okay.
So in other words, if you're in the Bargara area tomorrow morning, jump down to Bargara Bowls Club. It's all happening.
And it's a fantastic facility. Plenty of good meals.
Oh, great shot, Mark Armstrong. Oh, and he's got a good
Knowing
result.
that Bolivia and Adele got timed out, of course, Robbie. They might use up all of the... I don't think there's a time limit for the final, but no time limit in the final, so take as long as they like.
Oh, wait here from Brett Merkel. Get that under the jack. Oh, not far away. So I just done a bit of maths, Tim. Glen Pitts needs 17.
17. Oh, okay. He's getting worse for him.
Three he needs.
Yeah, played them all at the same time last year. Yeah. Yep. 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 Now, both the singles finals deserve their moment to shine.
Pitts here. It's on a pretty good track to make this 2.
How's his speed? Is he up?
He's got to hurry. It's probably good enough. A bit more. Or maybe not.
Close. He'd be disappointed with that.
He would be. But Brett's got another one.
Yep.
Big bowler from... Yeah. Big bowler from Brett Merkel. Heaps room to draw this, make it 14-6 instead of potentially 16-5.
He stroked it out.
He's a tad
He's
tight for me.
He does look a bit tight. His bowls aren't super swoopers, but
He might get
he needs the jack, otherwise he's in a bit of strife here.
Still
Slip past.
It's at least 1 to Glen Pitts. I say that's 2 by that camera angle.
Robbie, tell us. 2. Robbie says 2, it's 2.
Yeah. It's been in the business for 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2.
Marker has got 1 paddle. Pitzy's putting the fingers on. G'day, TJ. We'll see you in a couple of weeks at Pialba.
Who are you playing Piabla with, mate?
Who am I playing Pialba with? Huey.
Yourself. Oh, yeah.
Huey got the big cue ball. He can carry me. That'll be lovely. And big Brendan Rice.
Oh.
So a bit of.
That'll be great. Be a good weekend, mate. By the sounds of it.
And I think Brammy might be the other one for Pialba.
Yeah.
And then at Uranga we got the same team, but we switch out Ramy for PK.
Oh, okay. Not a bad sub, mate.
So that'll be another good little weekend with the boys. Won't be too much pressure on. You know we've got Huey up the other end to
leave
to carry us
down. You'd be right, mate.
Absolutely.
2 up. He's in great touch at the moment, Aaron Houston.
Thanks, Stephen Merrill. Appreciate your kind words. No good playing the game if you're not going to have a bit of fun, even if it is state finals, and had a bit of a run with the Queensland over 40s this year, and I can assure you I tried not to change too much then either. We try and have a bit of fun, and The team that laughs together wins together, I always reckon.
So
What's happening over here,
a
bud?
little bit of pressure on Bolivia because
Oh,
Adele
Adele's-
Pursehouse needs 3 to check out.
And she's holding 2 crackers.
And if she does that, Bolivia cannot concede another shot to have a chance to play for gold.
And that's what I was saying before is, you know, you get there first, you put the pressure on.
But saying that, she's holding 2 at the head, Bolivia.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
She was, but Janelle Brown has
Just
just
got a
played an
week.
absolutely... She had good weight.
she had good weight. Yeah, she got a good
She had
weight.
lovely weight. She might have been a couple of metres tight, but
No, she's a lovely lady. She's from our zone 3, only an hour from home, so it's good to see her down here having a crack.
Brett Merkel, what have you done here? You look like you're going a bit.
She might get the jack anyway. Not quite. Ooh.
Brett just slips past the kitty, and he is 2 down, I'd say.
So Glen pretty much holding a spot in the gold medal match as it lies.
Oh, Del Perse has gone through the gap. And Glen Pitts has drawn a ripper.
Great home there as well.
Yeah,
Cover and count.
well done. Covers in behind there. Takes away the chance of dropping a 2 on the trail.
He's on a good line.
He is. I feel is he just a bit quick again?
Yeah, he's a bit
Just
quick.
slightly overplayed it.
Get to Glen's last one. No, he's over that as
He's
well.
sort of trying to trail. That's the danger when you're trying to play that sort of trail. You just overplay it a little bit, and you.
Probably if he was 3 bowls wide, he'd probably duck under the head there. It's a tough line.
Yep. Glen is out on a good track again. That's where his last couple have come from out there. It's just the last bit of pace is all that's going to cost him here, and that's pretty good spot. That's 3 shots.
4 shots.
Probably 4 shots. Yeah, 4 shots here, and Brett has got not much on.
You just got to draw it in.
Stone cold draw.
Just back yourself in the draw. Wide hand. Put it out there.
Yep. Just playing nice weight. And he's playing the other hand with weight, I think.
Well, the lady against Bolivia just played a bomb, so she goes to...
Well, Brett Merkel's just shown that I've got absolutely no idea what's going on, because I said draw it on the other hand, and he's run at it and ripped 1 bowl out for 3 down. And that puts Pittsy into the grand final.
Yeah, Pittsy has qualified for you guys at home for the gold medal match. He cannot get beaten on margin now. The most he can lose by is 6 shots, so...
He goes to 19. He's only 6 from checking out himself.
So Brett's got to find a comeback here to find his way into the bronze medal match. If not, it will be Robert from South Spurden Bowls Club.
Strange things happen in singles, but
Yeah,
I
Pitsy's
would-
playing good.
If I was a betting man, I'd suggest that it might be a mountain too high for Brett. That's no disrespect to him, or not saying that he can't do it. It's just the way that the game's shaping up, the way that that Glen Pitts is playing. It's getting exciting over there, James.
It's getting very interesting.
Now there one's on 10 and one's on 9.
Other snip's going to be 25, so just need those bottom numbers to be different.
Correct.
Well,
Are you going to let us in on what the plan is or not? It's just going to be a secret?
he's going to study the form guide.
He's walked away.
Glen Pitts, good opener, foot short.
Umpire.
Don't tell me.
No,
that one's
actually-
close.
That's a legit close
Yeah,
one, that one.
That
'cause
is close.
I can see the yellow marker and it's pretty close to that.
That's very close. Probably just in.
Wendy Wilson has checked out over there. She is finished. 25 to 9.
Does that put her in the bronze, or we don't know yet?
I think it definitely puts her into at least bronze. And then depending on what happens in the other game,
Oh, okay.
which is 17-12.
Glen Pitts, front toucher, well played.
Turn away for a second and Glenn goes and does that.
20 to 10 in the other. You can call it a semi-final if you want. Brett Wilkie over Mark Armstrong.
Yep.
Brett's just
just
going
quick.
again. He wants to stay
just
up.
quick. You don't want to lose that one into the ditch with it. That would be...
He's stayed up. Well,
Did he? Yes, he has.
1, 2 at the back. So Brett's got 2 right on the ditch, at the lip of the ditch that you can't quite see in the camera.
Robbie's about to fix that. And Glen Pitts will be trying to just drop inside of though. He can't beat them to the lip because they're right on it.
Yeah, you can't cover.
He's just going to draw another one
Back
near.
touch it, that's how you can cover.
And that's pretty close to that. What a shot.
If he holds on here, that
What
is
a
perfect.
shot.
Oh, Glen Pitts. That is nearly perfect.
Johnny Hammond calls it the best way to cover the back one is if you draw a toucher or get one right in behind the kitty, he stops it going back, and that's exactly what he's done.
Look at him, he's here to win, isn't he, Glen Pitts? He looks right in the zone.
Yep.
Good poker face.
Brett is just under.
Oh.
Close.
Yeah, it's just
It's always
under.
looked a bit under.
Yeah, he's
What does
not
he do
really
now?
going to draw it, is he?
Well.
No, I'd be putting one on these, what is it? That's his backhand, wide of the jack.
So
Probably.
3 o'clock as you're looking at here. On the T-piece at 3 o'clock there, just
Probably, yeah, 4 o'clock wouldn't hurt.
leave a bit of a gap.
Yeah.
Bit of swing through room, nothing short, nothing to come off.
To be fair, it wouldn't even matter if he ended up at 5 o'clock. As long as he's high, he's already got enough to
Anything
go on
past,
gold, so
anything past the kitty's a winner.
he's playing his fine. Well, that's why he's in the gold medal and we're
he's
not,
just-
mate.
He's drawn 3 down the centre line. He's probably not changing hands, but just wants to get past here, I think. I don't think he really wants to draw one too close to it.
Oh, he's got,
He's played it well.
yeah, he's got pretty
He's
good
played
weights.
it well. He's just going to sneak past.
If he lands that back one,
Draws a count. Another one right down the centre
that is a
line.
great shot.
That's how good that hand is when you work it out. It just, you let them swing out there and it's draw for days. Rightio, now back to the ladies. Adele is 22 and holding 1.
Okay,
But
nearly.
Bolivia is down on her rink.
Oh, Merkel, he's not one of his
Swing and a
best.
miss.
4, so Pitts needs 2 to check out here. 23-5.
They say the last couple of shots are the hardest to get, but I'd much rather be 23 than 5.
Most definitely.
Oh, I've turned the wrong way yet.
This
It's all
is very interesting.
What a shot. Oh, that's going to... I'd imagine we're going to see
3.
some weight here from Bolivia, surely.
Oh, she dropped 3 here. It's nearly
She's
nearly over.
3 down, and Adele's in the
Wow.
checkout zone. Don't know if Adele's actually holding shot or not on the rink there. It's a bit hard to see from here, but anyway. Oh, Adele's dropped 1.
Oh, well.
I didn't-
Well.
I didn't see that coming. So,
Glen Pitts.
so Janelle Brown from Miles moves to... No,
11.
hang on. Oh, no, sorry. Adele got
No.
shot.
Must only be
23 to 10. I'm sure that was...
one. Yeah, I think they're on
sure they
colour panel
indicated
there.
that, yeah. Anyway, disregard. So Janelle stays on 10. Adele is 23. She needs 2 to go out.
It's a big bowl by Bolivia over here.
Olivia Millerick is 3 down. That
Huge
has
bowl.
all the backwood. She's raking for the jack.
She doesn't like it.
She shouldn't like it. She's high. Oh, lordy.
Well,
So
she needs Adele to concede a couple more shots now.
so is that-
Pittsy on the other end.
So Cheryl Lorcan is holding 3 shots, which would get her to 12. As she draws a 4th, it'll get her to 13, which she duly does. Easy as you like. 4 shots. And that takes her to 18-13 to Bolivia. And Adele needs 2 to go out. If Adele goes out,
This end, she will be in the gold medal match.
she will be playing for gold. We don't know who against yet because the other game is still... The other deciding game is still happening.
You imagine,
We
say if Bolivia Millerick gets a job done here, she's hadn't lost a game all year, and she has to play for bronze and not gold.
Yeah. That's pretty cruel. And is that is that Vicky Cameron in front or behind there? I can't quite tell on the board. 20 to 12.
No, she's behind. But Brett Merkel here holding one or maybe one down. It's hard to say. He's on his forehand though, trying to beat Glen Pitts' back bolt.
Oh, Adele, what a shot! Okay, so that puts a bit of a cat into the pigeons, so to speak, over there. Wendy with, she's got some good margin. She's getting 16. The 16 that she was down by, she just got back. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We won't. Oh, Pittsy, what a shot!
Oh, holding
Glen Pitts
game,
holding.
I think.
I reckon he's holding game as well. I think the white one at the back beats the yellow one at the back.
Brett Merkel, game down. It's been a great performance by Glen Pitts, so. Brett Merkel flop in. Well, might have saved the game.
I think he saved the game. What was the
one shot to Glen Pitts.
One to
Goes
Pittsy.
within one.
Gets him onto the precipice.
So the young lady from Miles over here against Adele, she can trail the jack for 4, could make things very interesting.
Yeah. So here's what's happening. Wendy Wilson is now 2 wins plus 14. And Vicky Cameron from North Ipswich is currently 2 wins plus 26.
So she can't get beat.
Yes, she can. If she doesn't score again, if she needs to get to 14
to make the gold medal.
To make the gold medal.
Well, another interesting section.
She's currently 12.
Wow. Well, Glen Pitts,
by my math, which is
bit high here.
Pretty quick on the fly, but it's something like that anyway. She needs to score more than she's got. And Adele is holding game. And Janelle Brown has missed. And Adele Pursehouse will be playing for a gold medal in the ladies singles champion of champions for 2024.
Has just realised, and Tabua shake the head. I do feel bad for Bolivia, but well done to Adele Pursehouse.
Yep.
Imagine being undefeated. That sucks. But she had won her game there.
She's taken out her frustrations by absolutely banking the jack for 3. But I really feel for you there.
The cruel things about tournament games, especially in state finals.
Especially, yep. Anyway, that's someone else's department. Anyway,
great shot, Glen
great
Pitts.
shot, Pittsy. When you're on 24, that's a pretty good one.
This will be weight here, I think. Nothing to lose.
Search for the jack in the pot here.
Nothing to lose. He's already got a toucher.
Nothing to lose but your smoker's cough here.
Pitsy's got his brother and mum behind the rink supporting him. Has he got it?
Ooh,
yes.
Yeah, he did. Draw it
That's
again.
one.
Draw it again, Pittsy.
Pittsy, you're going to have to play another good shot to win the game.
Play it 2 more times yet.
He might even put the jack himself. No, I doubt it. He'll draw it.
Okay. The marker just moved. Well, Pittsy was just about to take his delivery. He's had a big day, the marker. He's had to watch me throw down 2 games of pies. At least you got to watch some good players play in this game. Pittsy is under the line, but weight is perfect.
Yeah.
Rightio, well,
Good enough anyway.
interesting. Oh, well, Bolivia just needs to focus here and go along and win her game and make sure she gets to the bronze
medal.
Bronze
She's
medal
4
match.
away.
I'm sure she'll be bitterly disappointed, but
if
I wouldn't mind her playing for bronze.
if they played another end, who knows? She might have lost anyway.
Correct.
Could have been the same result.
And you've said it before, at least you can say, well, I was undefeated.
Yeah.
So far, she's still got to win another game yet. But,
and she could have only got 1 on that last end, and she would have actually lost
24-23. Yeah,
so
correct.
there is some good out of it.
Anyway, Glen Pitts.
To win the game.
Wow. If he doesn't get it here, it's probably only a matter of time, but looks like he's
I think
winding
he's
up
going to bowl of the jack.
to touch her.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Bit of magic work
Ooh,
is after.
That wasn't
That
wasn't his best stroke.
Nah. Praxton for tomorrow.
That's what we were wondering, but yeah, that's right. At 24, 25, he can probably afford to play what.
Look at that head over there. Wow.
Yeah, gets a bit tricky over there with the sun starting to come in. Wizard tidies the head up by drawing a toucher.
Giving it away, but looks like.
No.
One, two, Brett Merkel. He extends this match for yet another end.
And I think you might have been actually right over there with Brett Wilkie. I think he's trailed the kitty for one down because Mark Armstrong just asked who's got shot, and the marker said he does, I think. So your young eyes have got me again there.
Tell you what, he's not too far away drawing another. Might be a bit quick.
Only heavy if you miss.
Oh, Bolivia. Oh, no way. Bolivia's hit 2 short bowls. Ricocheted off them both for the jack.
And is
to
holding
hold
4.
4.
Holding 4 to win the game and secure herself a spot in the bronze medal game.
The other lady does have a bowl, though, so you think she'll draw that. She has a few metres.
So. She might be able to shot put it down inside some of those. 21-12 in the other game.
Yeah, well, very interesting.
Knowing Brendan Wilson,
I think that's
he'll be riding that other game. Brendan, he's one of the great game riders of our time.
I think that's 3 to Vicky though, on that head there. I could get her over the line.
That's dark pink versus light pink.
Yeah. Oh, Pittsy. Not a terrible start.
Oh,
made a short.
$21-12 becomes measuring. What happened? 2 only. 21-12 becomes 21-14, we think.
Oh, Brett Merkel's out. Draw him. He's going to try to get back in this game.
1 in to death. Good track here, Glen Pitts.
Just under, is he? Sneak through the back door, possibly?
Nope.
No.
Not quite. Yeah, for those that joined in, just late to the party, Adele Pursehouse is through in one section. Playing for gold tomorrow, Adele. Well done, buddy. Find a way, mate. Find a way. And we don't know what's going to... Oh, Murky, don't do that. Still 1 to Brett. He's tried to give it away.
Pittsy just asking the distance and see how far short it is. He'll back himself to draw this.
Absolutely.
He's played unreal. He's had a really good few days. Just come up short against the Nelsons in the final of the pairs, but...
He and Kane had an absolute lead-off against each other that was pretty hot.
Just let this... Yeah, it's very wide here.
21-14. Now, I have to go back and do my math, but I think she needs another... I think Vicky needs another 1.
To cement her spot.
I think so.
To play against Adele.
I could be wrong, and I have been many, many times.
Brett, I don't know if he's going for cover here or he's just a bit quick. I dare say he's going for cover, being that far wide.
Well, yeah, it takes away one of the options for Glen. You
think he'd just draw this? He had perfect weight his last bowl.
Yep. And Mark Armstrong is not going down without a fight over there either. He's got 2 touches right on it. And Brett Wilkie is considering what plan of attack he's going to have here to try and get himself out of trouble. Glenn is raking here. He's trying to land the bowl or trail the kitty. He's close.
Needs to hold.
Just going to go.
Well, he might
but
get a good
could
result
get-
here.
He can get anything up through any of these like that.
Back flop.
Might nearly be enough. There's a smattering of applause for
That'll be
tight,
Glenn's mother.
tight week. What,
Bit of bias, but
what's happening, Robbie? Tell us. Oh, Robbie, you fence sitter. It's close. Robbie said it's close, so it must be closed. The boys are having a look. Pitzy's going to put the fingers to work.
I think Brett's got one. Like going by the body language.
Oh, yep. one to Brett Merkel. Keeps the dream alive. 24-6.
What's the biggest comeback you've ever had in singles, Tim?
I was, geez, I don't know.
Biggest comeback you ever seen?
When the old days used to play 31 up, you used to get some pretty
Pretty good
pretty
comebacks.
amazing comebacks
Yeah,
there.
bit of momentum.
When I was, this here, have a listen to this radio. So, when I was a junior bowler in the Central Highlands, when I was in Emerald,
Yep.
back in the day, I was 12. I was playing my first ever competition, club competition. I was in the C grade singles. I was playing the final of the C grade singles as a 12-year-old.
Yep.
And I led 29-6 as a 12-year-old kid.
And thought you had it?
Absolutely thought I had it. Thought, how easy is this? You enter in the thing and you just win.
You just win, yeah.
29-6. Cliffy, the owner of the sports store, had other ideas. And the next minute I know it's 30 all. And I won 31-30. Would have been a rubbish story if I hadn't won. But
Mate, you just give him hope, mate. Get a bit of hope.
yeah, 29-5 or 6 or 7, whatever it was.
Great
and
start, Glen Pitts.
That's the sort of shot you need when you only need one to go out.
Yeah, Brett, he did lose his first one, so it's got no backward. Just on the draw, on his backhand.
A bit of pep has gone out of Bolivia over there as well since.
Yeah,
that,
as you would, to be honest.
she's still not in any danger just yet of losing that game, but she's certainly.
Brett's just stayed up. That could come handy later. Depends if you choose to play weight.
Mark Armstrong wins another end, 22-13 over there.
Yeah, chipping a chair, like you said, mate.
Good shot here, Glen Pitts. Good shot here. Sneak past.
Just got to
Get back to the centre line.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Good shot, buddy.
Probably weight here for me. Yes, it is going to be weight. Looking by the wind up.
What's happening here? We've got one to somebody. I don't know who. Is that Vicky with the... yep, 21-15. So by my calculations, which were pretty rough, I think that gets Vicky Cameron
into the gold medal
match.
To play Adele Perseus.
I think. She could obviously go on and win the game here, of course, but I think that gets her there.
And Wendy Wilson will play for bronze. Is that right?
I think so. Let me just...
Against... Well, we don't know yet.
Let me just double check here. She was 26. So if she scores no more, she minuses 9, she goes to 15. Wendy won by 16. That gets her to 14.
Well, I think
That's enough.
the lady who's playing Bolivia hadn't won a game, so I think Bolivia's playing for bronze regardless.
Correct. Yeah, that's They were 1.5 each.
Yeah,
so they'd both won the morning, and then of course
that's right.
played. So they
I think so.
1.5 will beat
Bolivia
one
will probably play Wendy Wilson in the bronze medal match.
Correct. I think
that'll be a good game.
I think that's locked in now.
Yeah, that'll be a cracking game.
Brett Merkel
do or die here.
Trying to say he's close.
He's got it.
He's close.
Bellied it.
He's close.
What a shot.
Good shot.
And he's got a back one there.
Oh, get that into you, Pitzy.
Oh, the comeback's on, he says. Nah.
Little thumbs up.
You watch, and then Pitsy just draws
Draw
it.
it to the lip.
He hasn't got a lot of room, but he's only got to add what?
He's not even waiting for the marker to Billy Dilg. He's working as quickly as he can. The Pitzy's bowl's already 3/4 of the way down.
You look down here and hit his foot.
He's got to look up and go, what's going on here? Oh, there's a bowl coming.
Tell you what, he's got to hurry. Oh, it's not quite. Be probably still 2.
2, I think.
At least 1 anyway.
2. I think Pitsy can hear us.
2. 24-9.
24-9. I don't think it'd be.
Yeah,
It'd be too panic.
It's not panic stations yet, but he would be wanting to get it done.
He'd be looking for a nice cold cordial.
I think there's air conditioning waiting for him.
Brett Wilkie is 22 and holding 3, I think.
Well, it's
Can't
definitely
really
2.
see from here, but I think it's 3, which could be game.
Definitely 2. 1 bowl each play over there.
I'd be pretty happy with that. It means I got more against Wiz than
Anyone
Poppy
else?
did.
Definitely more than.
Certainly got more than Grinder did. That's not much to hang your hat on, but I'll take anything I can get at this stage.
Brett Merkel, he's got a fair start here. Might be just
He
going
has.
a little. No, it's front toucher.
That's a ripper.
Wow,
Oh,
great
well,
shot.
here we go. Could be game on here. Could be game on
If it
here.
was 31 up, it's very well game on, I think. But Glen only needing 1.
Helen Mallory asking how Vicky Cameron's going. I think I just gave that up now, but I'll give it again. She's currently down 21-15 in her game.
Against Pamela Power.
Pittsy, what a shot. Just
much better.
slipped under it.
Much better.
She's down 21-15, but she had won her first 2 games, and getting to 15 with the margins and the way things have worked with Wendy winning her game, I'm 99% sure that will qualify her for the gold medal. Even if she doesn't win from here, if she doesn't score another shot from here, she's still going to qualify.
Oh, this would be weight from Pittsy, would you think? Or is he going to try to draw it off?
I think he'll try and draw this one.
Second bowl, another one thereabouts.
Correct. You said it before. Play your first two singles bowls as leads. You just try and draw it. Imagine
Fair.
he just draws a honker here around the corner.
Needs a hold. Just shy.
But he's made it better.
A lot better. 2 seconds.
If he gets his own, he's getting some of Brett's as well. So it's a much nicer head for him now.
Brett just looking for a toucher, I say. Toucher in the corner. Hold it away from Glen.
Brett Wilkie obviously wasn't holding game over there because he played his last bowl.
Looks like going to go to 24.
Close.
Little bit of
jack
it.
here.
Oh, just
What a
overplayed it a little bit.
But still, it's out the open.
It's better than it was because Pittsy would have hit that, I say. Run the jack in or something. So it's got, 2 feet to draw here, Glen Pitts.
He stroked it out on a pretty good arc there. It's all about his speed here.
Yeah, just shy. His weight might have been too bad.
Probably, yeah. Maybe he was just under the line.
So Brett
Looked pretty
Wilkie
good.
needing 1 to go into a state singles final.
Another state singles final, Robbie.
He would have won a
Champion
few
of
over the
champion of
years.
champions singles for Whizzer.
Let's have a look.
Surely.
He would have had to win a couple. Good shot here from Brett Merkel. Well played. He's holding 3.
Here we are. 2010.
How long since his last one?
2010. Wait on. Over the page here. 2010.
Glen Pitts can draw it for a game, but he is 3 down.
So 14 years between drinks for Brett. I'm not sure whether
Trying
he's
to
made the
Trying to
final
wind back
before.
the clock.
He's drawn a pretty good first up one over there for Brett Wilkie.
He's going a bit here, Glen Pitts. This will be 3 more to Brett Merkel, I say. At least 2.
2, I think.
At least 2.
I think it's only 2, but shadow makes it tough. 3.
3 it is. Well, 24-12.
Hello, came on here.
No, I don't think Pitts is too worried yet, but it would be in the back of his mind. I just want to get this over and done with.
Yeah.
Brett Merkel
Merky-
gives us that
Brett
thumbs
Merkel's
up.
having the time of his life. He said, "I'm not done yet, boys. Stick with me, fellas. Stay with me. I'm alive here." We're going to have a new winner for the ladies singles. That's guaranteed. With neither of the 2 ladies.
Adele hasn't won one?
Adele has never won a champion of champion singles.
She must have come runner-up
Well, not
before.
since this book come into realisation, which is 2001. So if any time before that doesn't count.
I think she might have come runner up at least once. I think I've seen her playing a final. At Mackay, possibly. I can't remember.
Possibly.
Oh, Brett's going to lose his first one here, by the looks of it.
Yep. Nope.
Oh, the lip saved him.
Nope. Stayed up.
The lip saved him.
Do we have an update from Beck from Emerald? Beck from Emerald.
She fortunately lost to Wendy Wilson.
She went down to Wendy Wilson.
25-9. Did she win? She did win one game on the live stream last game, so...
She's one in front of me.
Oh, what a shot, Mark Armstrong.
Shot Poppy.
He's holding 2, but heaps of room for Brett Wilkie.
And here in the race for Glen to get to 25, they've both decided that they didn't want to get anywhere near it.
Oh, Brett's just under the line here. Hit a bit quick.
Yeah.
Well, every opportunity for Glen Pitts
Here we
here.
go. Here, I'm going to say this is the shot.
This is a shot.
I'm going to say this is a honker.
It's going out the limb.
Come on, Pitsy, don't let me down here. Come on, skipper.
Brett Wilkie has... Oh, it's very close to shot over there. You might have called it.
Oh,
I just passed. I don't think that's the one just yet.
Well, it's the one at the moment.
It could be. I back Brett to draw one inside that.
Certainly the way he's gone for the last 3 or 4 ends, he will. It's
Under the
certainly under the line for where I would have been with my bowls, but
Mark Armstrong misses. Brett Wilkie wind back the clock.
Brett Wilkie trying to wind back the clock. Not his hairline.
Not his hairline.
That's long gone. But
he's into a state singles final. He will play Glen Pitts at what 11:30
something like that.
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow will be a cracking game.
Yeah, both have won it before. That should be a cracking game.
Of course, as we said, Pitsy, this will be his second final in 3 years.
Correct.
And Wizard last won it in 2010, so 14 years ago for Brett. And
What are the
Pitsy
years
has
he wouldn't have
dropped
played?
one in here pretty good there. That's a pretty good shot when you only need one to go out.
Well, once again, he's been
Running.
game down a few times, Brett, and he's saved a match.
It's running at it.
The bronze medal is between
Mark Armstrong
and Robert from Mackay.
Robert from Mackay.
Now Brett's missed that
Because that's the end of that. And Pitsy won't play his last bowl. Congratulations to Glen Pitts, 25-12. As Johnny Hammond just said, he will now play Brett Wilkie in the grand final for the gold medal at about 11:30 tomorrow. After the ladies and the 2 bronze medal matches happen. So the bronze in the men's is going to be between Robert Spence from South Suburban Mackay. He will be playing Mark Armstrong from Pyalba in the Hervey Bay region. And I can tell you that Cheryl Lorcan from Tansy has not only has she got more than she needed to stop Bolivia from getting to the gold medal match, she's now only the score is now 23-17 on the board, and Cheryl is holding shot.
Paul Vardy, Pitsy destroyed Sheriff 25-10 the last time he won it.
Yeah, but let's be fair dinkum about things here. Yeah. Sheriff's no whiz.
Yeah, oh, look, yeah. That's big.
Only
Well,
joking, of
you
course.
can say that.
Only joking, of course.
You might get a phone call tonight.
That'll be okay. No, it's a bit of a different surface here to up at Mackay, where it ran lightning quick. Not as quick here. But Pitsy's played very good for the last 3 days. And he'll be going in with plenty of bowls under his belt. And, of course, Brett Wilkie has come in fresh. Fresh today. Had the first 2 events off. Comes in fresh.
first
Just goes
game. Yeah.
bang, bang, bang against poor old... You certainly did, Murky. Murky's just come along and said he had him worried there for a little while. It made him dig into the well, but yeah, Brett Wilkie's come out and gone bang, bang, bang. What Grinder got 5. I got 15. Mark Armstrong's got 13.
So not even...
I win the losers prize there for getting the most. And in the ladies, we're going to have Vicky Cameron from... where's Vicky from? Vicky Cameron from North Ipswich is going to be playing Adele Pursehouse at 8:30 in the morning in the gold medal game. And while that is on, we will have Bolivia Millerick. Regardless of whether she gets run down here or not, she'll still go through with 1.5 wins in her section.
So what? She's 23-21.
23-21. It's yeah. I think the wind might have got out of Bolivia's sails once Adele checked out, and the other lady was already in front of the score. So yes, it'll be Wendy Wilson playing Bolivia Millerick for the bronze medal.
Want to run through the sponsors before we close it down, Robbie?
Away you go, buddy.
So these events don't happen without any sponsors. We'd like to thank Bowls Queensland, Bundaberg Regional Council, Bargara Bowls Club, BIU, what's that one?
Bioscapes Group.
Bioscapes Group, Sand Hills Sports Club with their facilities here this week, and Rose Grey Motor City.
Ross Grey
Sorry.
Motor City. That's all right, buddy. You got to be a local to know these guys. So Ross Grey Motor City. We've also got Mullins, More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB, Insurance Brokers, Asiat Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and again the Bioscapes Group. And of course, Bowls Queensland, they're the major sponsors for Bowls Queensland. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back at 8:30 in the morning. Roll-ups will be done and we'll be up and about and ready to go with the ladies' gold medal match. Good luck to all, and we might chime back in tomorrow afternoon. Thanks, guys.